Keeping Your Daydream gets a taste of how the other half live, and the RV Odd Couple tells us that prices of living the full-time life are going up. This and much more. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? Alrighty, we got some stuff going on. Let's see what's been happening over the weekend. It's a fresh new week. It's Monday. Guess I'll start out by saying happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day. Hello there, Tom. How you doing? Alrighty. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on first? First, let's talk about, there's Debbie. There's Marilyn Monroe. Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about Glow. Yeah. The glorious Life on Wheels. Now, Glow had some problems with YouTube. She had some issues, and she went ahead and got them all figured out and settled. She didn't go into detail. She said that she will do that at a later date, but she did say that, yeah, she got everything all straightened out. It took some time, but we know how the YouTube gods work. But yeah, she did get it all straightened out. So that's good news right off the bat. There, good news. I start out with good news. Doesn't happen very often. Trisha, what up, boo? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you had a good Mother's Day, all you mothers that are rolling in. Forever best friend. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my, oh my. Okay, what we got going on next? All right. From Glow, we're going to roll right on to Chrome. Van City Van Life. That's right. He just had his mother pass not too long ago, but he's got his life back on track. He's rolling with the punches, as we discussed earlier in previous videos. But now it's all about the van and getting all that suspension stuff done that was on the agenda. He ordered a whole bunch of stuff to get that thing lifted up because he's a lot in the back country now. Now he's not hanging around in the city anymore. So yeah.
So if you guys are going to do your kit, I highly suggest maybe going the extra mile and changing out some of those parts while you're underneath there.
But yeah, I'm not going to play too much because he has some music and he's probably paid for it. And I didn't, so I'm not going to get whacked by that. But yeah, he had all kinds of suspension work done on that puppy. So it is setting up tall and proud. It's kind of interesting watching Chrome through all these years when he started out with a van. Basically a van and threw a bed in it. And that was about it. He didn't have any fancy stuff because his theory was, why build it all up and then live in it and go, I don't like this. This should be here. That should be here. So that should be, we need this. I don't need that. So he lived in it and then went ahead and built it as he needed it. And now, man, it is one crazy build for sure. Crew's so short that he won't be able to get in and out of it. That's true, Marilyn. That's true. We'll see how long it takes Chrome to get a step so he can climb in and out of that big old thing now too. There's Pippa. Hello there, Worm's Eye View. Pippa, how are you doing? Just popping in to say hi. I'm out with Lee. He is getting his vaccine. Cool. Well, you tell Lee I said howdy. Out getting his jab. Happy Mother's Day, belated. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the progression of Chrome, how he again went from a van with a bed in it to elaborate builds and better woodworking than's in my house, and now the suspension and all the stuff on the roof, and I mean, he just went all out. Pretty cool though. Sinclair, hello there, Mr. Sinclair. All right, and there's Paula. Hello. Watching on the phone. All righty. Now from Chrome, let's go on to, let's see, who we got next? We got Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. Hanging out at home, not out traveling around. The Blind Guy Show. Hello, welcome. Yeah, he's at home and had some visitors over to the arcade. Yeah, so we all know his home isn't really a house. Even when he's home, he doesn't stay in there, really. He goes in and plays, and then he goes out and he sleeps and does everything in the RV. So, yeah, he had some friends over, and they actually were enjoying the arcade.
Some games with Nomadic Fanatic. What do you think about this place?
He's pretty nerdy. See his Mickey room yet?
Oh, have we seen the Mickey room? We have all seen the Mickey room. What do you think about this room, Nomadic Fanatic?
Well, they got some copyright music in the background, so we won't be playing that either. But yeah, his camera got hijacked, looks like. But yeah, so he had some friends over, which is kind of cool. It's good to see the normally I don't want to say lonely, but solitary is the word I'm looking for. Yes, the normally solitary guy actually out hanging with a bunch of friends at his house in his big old arcade that he built. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. I enjoyed it. What's up, Alexander O? All right. Now let's switch gears a little bit and talk about a drone. And to be more specific, the DJI Mini 2. Now, I talked about Prairie Life, Miss Prairie Life, and her drone before. She did a video, but this one is talking about, hey, are you a beginner? Are you thinking about getting a drone? Or did you just get one? Or are you trying to feel out, should you get the bigger one, this one, that one? But she tells you about the little mini, and yeah.
Have you ever considered buying a drone, but you have absolutely no experience with them and you're wondering how it would go? Well, my brother and I are raw beginners, and we flew the DJI Mini 2, and this is what happened.
So if you want to see what happened, go over to Prairie Life and check out her video. Very cool little video. And it's nice to know that, you know, these big, wild, technically advanced drones now, I mean, a lot of people have them, and especially the YouTubers, they're all into the drones and stuff, but she actually is into photography and a photographer and stuff, so it is pretty cool to get her take on it, and being a novice or a beginner, so it is pretty cool. Line Screw, how you doing? Just did a fake hike, so I'm feeling refreshed. Yes, Marilyn, I'm getting to that. I am. All right, yeah. Line Screw's here. I was just getting ready. He's next on the agenda. We got Mr. Line Screw. He he made a video where Carolyn's RV Life, She needs to apologize to Camo Dave. Right. They have a common foe now. Oh, man. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. What do we got here? Blind Views, how do I get your merch? I have a little bit right now. Anybody who is a member that sends me their address, I send them some little goodies. I don't have a whole lot. I have some little things, but I'm thinking about getting some other stuff. But right now, yeah, I just have some little trinkets for the members, anybody who is a member. Again, and they send me their address, their mailing address. I will send them out a little thank you gift. And I do have a link to a Zillow store where you can buy some other crap if you want. But yeah, right now that's it. I'm kind of ramping up. I got to get more stickers made and stuff like that. But yeah, not a whole lot of merch. I do have some. Let's see. I screw a stir in the pot. Yeah. But yeah, how you doing, Mark from Arizona? But yeah, apparently, Camo Dave said something about Carolyn's RV Life selling tires, used tires or something. And of course she didn't like that. So she sent the friendlies over. Kathleen Klein says drones are all sorts of fun until they fly over your property. Yeah, right. If you email that to me at myblindviews@gmail.com, that would be easier for me than going back and rifling through here to try to find it later. You tell her no problem, Paula. Tell her I said no problem. I enjoy her channel and especially her comments. I did ask her about something. I asked her in the comments and she said she will address that later. So I will be looking forward to that. What's up, Mike B? Boondocking with Boomer. Hello. But yeah, this is what I find kind of amusing though. And it's that you have the bigger channels like the Carolyn's RV Life that I'm sure they have their issues with trolls and all this other stuff and people doing this, that, and the other and being real nasty. However, is the answer to go, well, I'm a big YouTuber, so guess what? Guess what I'll do? I'll do exactly what I bitch about, which a lot of people do. A lot of people on here do. They bitch about stuff and then they do it the exact same thing. And I find that that's exactly what she's doing. She's using her, I don't want to say fame, but popularity, I guess, within certain groups to rally the troops, if you will, get the mob mentality going, and she goes, go sick 'em. So when these big YouTubers complain and cry about the trolls and oh, they make our lives so miserable, well, then if it's so horrible and you feel so horrible for doing it, why are you doing it to other people? Just because they talk a little bit of smack about you. And I don't know what was said exactly, the exact wording or anything else that Camo Dave said. I don't know. But I don't know. And we know Dave gets shit wrong sometimes. Most of the times, a lot of times, whatever. But hey, if they're used tires or used tires, I don't know. Again, I don't know what was said because I don't watch Dave, but does it warrant the friendlies going ballistic? No, probably not. And I know how they can get. The friendlies they are a bunch of pretty nasty people. When it comes right down to it, they're pretty nasty people. Yes, all the little ladies that sit around in their knitting circle and probably read the Bible and go to church on Sunday. Yeah, all those little ladies, they're more, see me? Yeah, they're more horrible than the tattooed guy with piercings and metal in his face and shit. Yeah. Those little old ladies are horrible. The ones that are Suzannes. Yeah. Remember I said we have the Karens in life, but the RVers are the Suzannes. Those ladies can be pretty brutal. So yeah, line screw, again, he found, he found someone to team up with. Oh my. Good old Carolyn and her friendlies. What a trip. All right. That's right. You'd rather fight blind views in a dark alley than a friendly. Me too. Me too. James Smith, hello. Blind Guy Show says, drama, trolls, and YouTube go hand in hand today. Yes, they do. There's Glow, Glorious Life on Wheels. I was just talking about you earlier on. You were my first little story that you got your YouTubey stuff, your YouTubey issues all straightened out. Told us a little bit about it. More to come. She told us she wasn't going to get all into it, but eventually she would let us know what was going on. So, yeah, she still has a few little things, I guess, little things to work out, little tweaks, but yeah, looking good. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got after line screw. We have keeping your daydream. Keeping your daydream. Rock and roll nomad. Hello. Keeping your daydream. I've been reporting on this. I've been talking about these guys. I really enjoy their channel. I like their channel. But they've been doing a series this summer that it's they're going can you quickly reset your YouTube offerings? I opened a video by accident while using my phone and now I keep seeing similar videos. Heard you made up with Camo Dave. I didn't make up with Camo. It's casual, it's cordial. I don't watch him because I just don't watch him because he usually gets my blood boiling when he says stuff and does things. But yeah, I don't watch him. He's been popping in saying hello. I'm nice to him. I say hello. I mean, we're not going to hang out for Thanksgiving. I'm not sending him a Christmas present or anything, but hey, I'll be cordial. I'm not going to talk about him or anything like that. There's no sense in that crap, Some of us little old ladies are sweet and kind. Yeah. There's Camo Dave now. There you go. You don't watch me? No, I don't. I actually do not, sir. Haven't for a while. Oops, forgot to hit like. Going back to do so. Thank you, Glow. Appreciate it. All right, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, keeping your daydream. So yeah, they've been doing this series where they're renting different RVs, the ABCs of RVing. They rented an A, and now they rented their Class C. Well, when they rented their Class A, they rented this ginormous triple axle, all the bells and whistles, something that the average person is not going to be able to. They're not renting that stuff, and they're not doing that to the average person. And I did make mention of it when I talked about that one when they did the A, which is still a good video. It was good. And now they got a Class C. But, and I said when I was talking about the Class A one, I said I wish they would have gotten their something more relatable. And I said they'll probably get some big giant Super C, some giant diesel thing. Well, they were going to get something else, but things went awry, and it was through RV Share, and it got sold instead of them renting it. somebody else actually bought it, the one they were gonna rent. So they got one that's for normal folks. Now these folks, they got money. They got all kind. I mean, they got properties, and they're dragging an Airstream around with a big old, very expensive pickup truck and and all that good stuff. So they have several cars and everything. But anyway, these guys got money. So they got their Class C, and it was not up to their standards, not to their liking. I mean, it's okay, but they got a taste of real normal life, shall we say.
Yeah, wasn't working because the engine was on. Dang, this thing has seen some better days. Hello.
Hi, Dad. You want to hop?
But anyway, yeah, see, they got real stuff. You know, because these are some of the ones that, you know, they go around and they tell you how great and how awesome RVing is. Well, yeah, when you're in a $500,000 RV, yeah, everything's pretty nice. But for the average person that's going to either rent or go buy an RV, they're not spending, you know, $200,000-$300,000 on a Class C for sure. So yeah, things are shoddily made. They're not made pristine. Shit's gonna fall apart. When it's used, and that's the thing. These things aren't built like a home is. They're built for recreation. It's in the name, RV, a recreational vehicle. So yeah, it's kind of good to see them for once getting something that the average person might get. That yeah, and if it's a rental, yeah, different people are going to use it. The slide's been in and out. It's been put through the paces. It's been bounced down the highway. It's been used. And yeah, the shit's going to be falling apart. The seats are worn. Everything's not pristine like your $500,000 stuff that you guys usually buy. So yeah. And if you're going to do the ABCs and you're going to rent all these different ones, the next one is going to be a B, a Class B. And I'm sure this thing is going to be some Mercedes something or other with everything and all the bells and the whistles, and it's going to be spotless. And it's probably one that you can buy off the lot for close to $200,000. So they need to do more of that. This is what it's really like. This is the shit you're really going to get. But yeah, it's still a good video. I do like their channel. I'm not knocking them, but when you get these rich folks, you know, and they come back down to earth and see what normal people deal with, that RV life ain't so grand, is it? Camo Day says, back from Doxies, just putting together my afternoon review show. There you go. So Dave is home from the Doxies. Glad you had a safe trip. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Let's see. An RV to me is car camping. Mr. Breeze. We'll love to see them in a minivan for a week. Yeah, right? And again, I enjoy their channel. There's other channels like that, you know, like Less Junk, More Journeys, another one, you know, that, and Enjoy the Journey.life. Those folks got money. And I do like to watch their channels because they get to go places, and it's, you know, they stay in places that is $100 a night to stay in, you know, in the damn campsites. They're not boondocking all the time for free. And when they do go someplace, it's not, you know, oh, it's $10 a night. They actually do go spend the money. So you do get to see what you get for $100 and some a night, which to me, it isn't worth it, but that's just me. But yeah, it's nice to see. I do enjoy channels like that, but the reality of it is the majority of the people, especially the full-timers, they're not out here running around in, like they are. They don't have, you know, multiple properties and income sources. They're not like, even Line Screw, I mean, he doesn't have all the big fancy, RV. He has a nice RV and he has all the creature comforts, he says, which is my thoughts too. Is if I'm going to be out there, I want an air conditioner, because I'm not going to sit around and sweat just because. I want an air conditioner. I want a TV to watch. When it's cold, I want a heater. I want the creature comforts, period. But some of these folks, and Line Screw has his motorcycle, which is pretty cool, and his cars and everything. But, like Keeping Your Daydream and all those other guys, they have, Enjoy the Journey Life. They got their big fancy truck and their big giant fifth wheel, and then the Jeep that drives along with that. And I mean, they have all this stuff, and they have all the toys and all the bells and whistles, and, and they tell us how great it is. But yeah, it's not what the average person, the normal person that's full-time RVing is going to be getting and doing. Most of the people that are out there full-time, and they don't have the money to go, oh, well, we've had this one for 3 years, time to buy a new one and go out and drop, $150,000, $200,000 on a new RV, and they already have their probably $80,000, $90,000 truck, the big dually, and the skylight and the damn thing, and reclining seats and everything. It's like, they got a lot of money. Don't kid yourself. Many RVers are making huge payments on all the toys. Well, yeah, they are, but that's the thing. They have the money to go make all those payments. Where the average person, they're going to buy don't buy they're buying some used RV from somebody who, yeah, when you get it, just like I showed in that thing, you go and you push the slide and you go, oh, look, the drawer front fell off, or this knob fell off. Look, the trim's all fucking hanging from a thread. Look how worn the seat is. That's real life. Not, oh, look, it's 2 years. We've had this for 2 years and it's pristine, and, the white floor is still white. The shower still works and all that shit. No, that's not reality. And anybody that has an RV and has had one for a while, that full times in it, knows all those little dinky little things, they can add up. When this starts falling off and this is falling down and you're fixing this and screwing with that. But yeah, when they go into some little, RV and go, oh, look at that. Look how that's broken or chipped, and look how the drawer doesn't close right. That's reality after years of having one. Which leads me to the next one is the RV Odd Couple. Now, they went ahead and they were doing some comparisons, I guess. They showed us how much they spent this year, and they compared it to last year, I guess.
This is where we get a little angry. And this expense, I'm going to call the rat bastard expense. And this is storage. And the reason I'm so angry about storage is that it went up like 40%. But
they talk about all kinds of stuff. They talk about, the price of everything, basically, the storage. And last year they traveled a lot and they went to so many states. And this year they kind of stayed put because of the pandemic and some other reasons, but they stayed put and they only traveled, 4 months out of the year instead of all 12. And it cost this much and that much. And they go through and they break it down, they compare, which kind of wasn't a good comparison in my eyes, because they're comparing a year where they traveled all the time to a year where they didn't travel all that much. So the comparison, I don't know, it wasn't legit to me. I don't know. But the point I wanted to make in this one is they were talking about, it's cheaper to stay in some of these RV parks for extended period of times, because if you go in and pay by the day or by a couple of days, it's X amount and you wind up spending a couple $100. Where is if you stay for the month, it's cheaper, and it's only this much. And then they talk about some of the places in Florida and other places, how expensive it is, how it could be $1,200 to $1,700 a month to stay in an RV park. And some of those places, it's that $1,200 to $1,700 a month plus your electric. So you're going to tell me that RVing is free, cheap, and easy, and living in the sticks and bricks is dumb? Well, let me tell you what. I do not pay $1,200 to $1,700 a month to live in my house, plus electric. I do not. It is far cheaper for me to live in this house than for what they were saying about going and staying in RV parks. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me, after listening to that, oh yeah, it's free, cheap, and easy. I guess if you're sitting in the desert digging sand out of your ass crack, it might be. But if you're out there driving around and actually doing stuff and actually living, which I know, having a job isn't living, buying a house isn't living. I'm out here in the desert living free, cheap, and easy. This is living. I get to go do whatever I want to. But you can't, because you don't have two nickels rubbed together unless you're crying and screaming and holding your hand out, begging everybody on YouTube to send you money. Then you can do whatever you want to, but you still don't have anything. So yeah, these folks with all their money out there saying stuff like, oh yeah, it's pretty nice. It's only $1,200 a month to park your RV on a little slab of concrete. No, thank you. No, thank you. That shit is crazy. I just think it's funny watching some of these folks and some of the shit that they say and say it's cheap. A little tiny slab of concrete that's not even yours. You're just going to rent that little bit. And then you got neighbor that you can reach out. You can stand on your doorstep and reach over. And if you stretch, you can touch the neighbor. Yeah, that's worth $1,700 a month in my eyes. And then what do you get? A $200 a month electric bill on top of that? Screw that shit, man. I don't know, man. I think they're nuts. I think they're crazy, but that's just me. Free, cheap, and easy life, though. Oh, my. Funny stuff. All right, what we got going on next? Oh, we got Lex and Riot. Now, this young lady, she has a utility trailer that she built out. Pretty cool. But she made a little video where she tells us all her dumb purchases. This is according to her. She says, yeah, she made some pretty dumb purchases. And she's going to go over and she's going to show us and talk about some. And she does. But the one that I thought was pretty interesting was this one.
And it's my Jackery. Now, I love power stations. They're convenient. They take the guesswork out of getting individual components and are incredibly easy to use. But they are expensive for what you get, and they are not all created equal. Like so many newbies, I needed a simple solar solution for when I started out, since I was on the road for over a year before I got a permanently mounted solar power system. But now that I spent more time educating myself, I realized that the Jackery's biggest advantage is in advertising. Don't take my word for it as some blonde living in a box. Listen to expert men like Will Prowse, Bob Wells, and Hobotech. The market is now saturated with power boxes that have way more life cycles.
And that's the thing. She hit the nail on the head, and I thought that was pretty funny, though. But I kind of thought that when I was watching all these, every time, something happens, it's, Jackery. Why are Jackeries so expensive? Because they give 1,000 of them away for free every year to every swinging dick with an RV. They say, hey, we'll send you a Jackery if you mention it in your videos. Okay. So everybody's getting Jackeries. You get a Jackery. Yeah, it's like Oprah. You get a Jackery. Well, come on. They're giving 1 million of them away. So they go, okay, well, we gave all these away. Let's charge this much for them. And if you do look at them, that yeah, the price of them is a lot more than some. And like she said, some of the other ones, they have longer cycle, a longer cycle life and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, it's pretty funny though. But when she said a dumb purchase and she said a Jackery, I was like, uh-oh, this isn't going to go over well. But yeah. Like you said exactly what I was saying. Yeah. If they quit giving them all away. Exactly. And that's what it is. It's just like, you know, you're buying that Jackery name and you're spending the extra money so that they can give them away to everybody. And their birthday that just happened not too long ago, when everybody there for like a month, everybody had a Jackery in their hand and everybody was doing their Jackery spiel. It's Nana Cat. She looks like Goldie Hawn's daughter. Yeah, she did a little bit actually. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little channel actually. Let's see. We had Less Junk, More Journey. They did a little thing about Marisa, who kind of like a Mother's Day thing, where it was all about you know, a mommy, because she's a mother of 2 now and living full time in the RV. So it's kind of like a day in the life of and celebrating mom. So it was a pretty cool little video. Let's see. Van Compose. Those Jackeries and company are saddling a horse from the back. You need to know first how much power you need, which 98% of the battery packs won't cover. Yeah, that's true. Life is a lithium battery in a bucket. There you go. What's up, Travel Dreamer? Camping, where you spend a small fortune to live like a homeless person. Yeah, I know. Oh my. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. It is, I mean, it is funny to see people preach the good life, how awesome it is and how it's great and how living in a house is so stupid. And then it shows them on the highway, side of the highway, kicking the fenders because they had to blow out and cars were whizzing by them, and they got this ginormous, you know, dually truck pulling this big 45-foot luxury home behind them, this fifth wheel that's bigger than some of the apartments I lived in. It has stairs to go up to the bedroom and has 2 bathrooms and a kitchen island and all this other bullshit. But they're living minimal life. and to park someplace, they have to get a reservation almost a year in advance, and you got to fly your ass off from one place to the next so you don't miss your reservation. So we got to go, drive. Let's go. We got to get there. We got this reservation, and we got to get there before they close, and we got to get there before 8:00 at night, and then we got to back in the dark, and we got to set all this bullshit out and get all our junk out of the cupboards and set up so we can live. And then after 3 days, okay, now we got to put every damn thing back. Now we got to put up the jacks and get everything and hook up the truck and get out of here and drive like hell to get to the next place and spend $150 a night. And yeah, screw that shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crazy stuff. All right, what we got left? Oh, last we got. Is it last? Yeah. Yep. We got Lola. That's right. Lost on Land again. They putting out more videos of their little Tennessee meetup, and I'm not going to say nothing, but we got some folks here. Look at that.
But you know it's about to end. All right, let's see what you think. Is it good?
That was awesome.
Is it the best you've ever had?
It's the best I've ever had.
Awesome. Well, it's your first brisket, so yeah, I get that.
It's awesome. Thank you.
There we go. Nana Cat. It's Nana Cat. got her first taste of brisket. There we go. We got Vicky and Tammy out there dancing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pretty cool video though. And this part's pretty cool. I haven't seen people have so much fun roasting marshmallows in my life, I don't think. It's pretty fun. All the different techniques. There's my boo. There's Nana Cat. But yeah, everybody had fun meeting new people and hanging out. And yeah, Nana Cat had her first brisket with Lola and the gang. So yeah. So that's my little wrap up of what's been going on here on the YouTubes. It was pretty fun. Oops, wrong button. I do that once in a while. But yeah, it looked like it was a good time. Gotta love that Lola. That's right. Lollapalooza was the most fun I had in ages. Awesome. Yeah, it was a blast. The year I went, I had a blast too. It was really fun. Lots of cool people. Yeah. Lots and lots of cool people. And we had Lola here visiting. Hung out with her for a day here too, so always fun to hang out with people, meet new people and hang out. Oh my, oh my. But yeah, again, not to knock the RVers, but if that's your gig, that's your gig. That's fun. That's fine. But a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, oh, living in sticks and bricks is dumb. You can't leave. You don't like your neighbors, you're stuck. If a storm comes, you're stuck. If this happens, you're stuck. It's dumb. Having a job is dumb. Wasting your time, blah, 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 blah. Sell everything. Move into the RV. It's awesome. It only costs you $1,700 a month to park your big ass $500,000 rig between your truck and your RV on a little cement slab. It's not that bad. Screw you. That shit's crazy. It's way too crazy. And you got that extreme to the let's sit around in the desert and do nothing because we have nothing. Yep, the old RVers. It's a great community. We all rally around together and we help each other. They can't even help their own damn selves. Half of them are out here begging. I got a flat tire. You need to send me money and help me because I can't even afford that. I want to go from here to there and I only got 2 drops of gas in my tank and 3/4 in my pocket. I can't even do laundry. I haven't showered in 3 days, but that's okay. That's the other thing I love about some of them RVers. You guys in homes and showering all the time. You don't want to shower all the time. Showering all the time is bad anyway. Studies show that if you shower too much, you wash this and that away. Oh, is that the case, is it? So the case is, don't shower every day. There's no need to shower every day. Showering for every day is bad for you. But what we want you to do is put hand sanitizer all over yourself 15 times a day. That's better for you. Use hand sanitizer all the time, but don't shower for 4 days because that's even better for you. Come on, cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Just speak the truth. That's all you got to do. Don't tell us how stupid we are because we live in a house, and maybe I won't tell you how stupid you are that you live in a tin can and spend way too much money to park on a little cement slab for the night. And then we'll just go about our business. How about that? But that's all I'll say about that. I told Lola they need a Hershey bars and graham crackers. Yeah. She didn't need more sugar. Loving the ways you can eat roasted marshmallow. Yeah. Such an amazing time, amazing friends. Yep, look like you guys have fun. I miss Elvis Travels Like a Root Canal. I never really watched him that much. I watched a couple of his videos, but yeah, I really wasn't into his ass anyway. Trisha is a marshmallow roasting expert. Yeah. $500,000 RV just to park in the equivalent of a trailer park. There's Prairie Life. Thank you for telling everybody about my new drone video. Super friendly of you. I had fun making it. Yeah, I enjoy your videos. I really do. And I'm looking forward to you answering my question there, dearie. Because I bought a little, I don't want to call it a toy drone, but it wasn't a DJI. It doesn't have a camera and all that other good stuff, but it was a cheap one that I could buzz around to see if I could fly one. And if I smashed it up, it didn't really matter that much. But when it comes to the more expensive ones, I always wondered, especially the little ones, I was like, like the DJI, not the mini, but the other one, the regular ones. Shit. The Mavics and the Mavic Pros and all them. You look at them and then I seen that little mini like you have. I'm like, how are they in the wind? Little guys look like they might be light and get buzzed, but I don't know. So I'm anxious to hear what you have to say about that in the wind. What up, boo? What happened to Elvis Travels? I don't know. He disappeared. I don't know. There's all kinds of blah, blah, blah about him. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't miss him at all because I never watched his goofy, nasty, dirty ass anyway. Hope everybody finds a past that makes them happy. Life is too short to be miserable. Camping is great. Roasting marshmallows is the bomb. Yeah, and again, I'm not knocking anybody who wants to go out there and you want to go out and RV, go out and RV. If you have the means, by all means, if you have enough money to support yourself and have that big fancy truck that you can pull just about anything with, and you can get new RVs every 3 years, 4 years or whatever, that's great. Hey, and if you can afford to drop $1,700 just for a place, a little cement slab, and you can still go eat and everything, hey, more power to you. Hats off to you. That's just like I can't live in the fancy mansions that are, a couple miles from me. But yeah, we all have different financial capabilities, I guess you could say. The best life is splitting time between sticks and bricks in the road. You get the experience of it. Yeah, I'd agree. I would love to, actually. I would love to do that if I could afford both. But at the present time, there's just no way I can afford to keep my household rolling and pay all the bills and be able to afford to purchase an RV and then pay the gas to drive all over and eat out. I don't want to say eat out, but when you go to the grocery store here for the house, I can get, the wife goes to Costco's and places like that, and we have freezers and everything. We can buy a whole lot. But when you're in an RV, you go out and buy food for what? A couple of days or a week? And then the other thing too is a lot of folks that, for instance, do the van life, they're single folks. So one, even if it was just me, a van's not an option for me because my old ass, I am not crawling around on my hands and knees in a van. If I can't stand up in it, I'm not going to be living in it, even if it is part-time. But the other thing is it's me and the wife, and I can't drive. And that's the other thing. Even though there's two of us, only one is driving. So that travel day is however far she wants to drive. It isn't like she can drive, then I can drive, then she can drive, and we can go from A to B and just go. No, it's whenever she's done driving, we're done because I can't drive. What up, Never Again? So yeah, that van life thing is good for single folks, but yeah, I couldn't see two people in a van. I mean, even people that do get along and like each other couldn't be cramped up in a little van for that long. Oh, but you live outside. Not when it's raining. Not when you're in the desert and the wind's blowing like crazy and you're getting sandblasted. No, you're inside. I'm still in the tent level. There you go. I can't RV. I won't have any room for my grand piano. Exactly. Where am I going to put my studio? I don't mind people doing what makes them happy as long as they don't come ask me to help pay for it. There you go. That's the other thing. That is the other thing. Exactly, Kathleen. There's Blue Van Dan. Howdy, neighbors. I've been in a 52-year-old van, crap in a bucket, piss in a bottle, have more money than brains, but I'm old and I drink, so it works out in the end. There you go. There you go. Words from Blue Van Dan. Words of wisdom from Blue Van Dan. And that's just it. Dan does what he wants to do, and Dan does what Dan does. I've never once turned on a Blue Van Dan video and heard him say, I want to live this van life and I need you to give me money so I can continue to do what I want to do. Not once. So in my book, Dan can do whatever the hell he wants to do. And just like Kathleen said, exactly. That is exactly it. Get a Tesla RV and set it on autopilot. Yeah, right. Let's see. And Mr. BV, been a while since I watched you, and Line Screw cracked me up because sometimes the fucking truth hurts. Yeah. That's it. That's why I like Line Screw. He's like me in that aspect. Thought comes in here and then it comes out. If I hurt your little feelings, too bad. And there's Mr. Hall. But yeah, and that's the thing, you know. There's lots and lots of people that are out there RVing and doing whatever, whether it be part-time most of the time or full-time, that aren't making YouTube videos. They're just out there doing it, right? There you go. More power to you. There's a lot of folks that are out there doing it that are making videos, but they're making videos. They're sharing their experience. This is what this is. This is what that is. This is how this sucks. This is what this is like. This is the good part. This is the sucky part. And then there's the ones that are out there saying, I want to live this lifestyle. I can't live any lifestyle. I can't afford a house. Mommy kicked me out of her driveway. I can't even afford to get to the desert to sit in here and pick sand out of my ass. So you need to give me money so I can do what I want to do. I really don't care what you want to do. I know you have dreams too. But why should you go and buy an RV for you to go half-time and run around? No, that's dumb. You need to give me money so I can continue to do the lifestyle that I choose, but can't afford because I'm a worthless piece of shit. And there you go. And yeah, that's the way I see it. I would love to set my van body on a Tesla, Tesla drive. Wouldn't that be fun? The blue van on a Tesla and just cruising around. I have a Ford conversion van years ago. TV fridge. I could stand in it, but I didn't live in it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I remember them old vans back in the day. I started RV life 2 days ago. Oh, then lost my exhaust. Now I'm home with my dad again. Oh, no shit. I have a full income remote job. Don't have to eBay. And that's a lot to see. A lot of folks do that too. That a lot of the bigger channels that I watch, the ones that do have money and do stay in them places that cost a lot, or when they're boondocking, they go someplace and they'll go rent a plane, have a plane ride past something or over something and do stuff. And that's cool because they do have that remote job. But again, when you have all that, that's fine. And I'm not saying anything about, oh, that's a stupid life. No, the thing is when you say how cheap it is and this and that, when you have 4 different carriers so you can stay connected all the time so you can have your job, when you have hundreds and thousands of dollars of just solar panels on your roof and the charge controller and the The batteries, those Battleborn batteries are what, $800 a piece, and you got 6 of them? Oh yeah, it's real cheap to live off grid and go boondocking. You're full of shit. Just tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. Tell the truth. It is not cheap. And if you can ask Badge, he'll tell you it ain't easy either. His ass was up there in the cold in Canada, and it was not easy for a minute. He worked his ass off all winter. It was not easy. That's all I'm saying. Don't run around here telling us how free, cheap, and easy it is when it's just as hard, and it ain't cheap at all. Ain't nothing cheap. Blue Van Dan could afford a brand new van. He sold his house. He did sell stuff, but he's a smart man though. I hung in a very challenging job for 20 years, and now I can do what I want. What happened to paying your dues? And there you go. That's another thing I always say too, Glow. I say that a lot, that it's when you're at a certain age and you paid your dues, exactly. You went into your 9 to 5 and you put in your hours. You saved your money. You got your retirement. You got your 401k or whatever. And you if you have a family, you made it so all your kids are still alive. You did your job. They're alive. You kept them alive for that long. And then you sent them out into the world on their own and they're doing great. Then you go, okay, it's my turn. It's my turn now. I'm going to go do whatever. That I'm all for that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. That's awesome. But it's these 30 and 40-year-olds that say, oh, working's dumb. Quit your job. Sell everything. Move into a van or get an RV and go out and sit in the desert and beg people on YouTube to give you money so you can live. That shit to me is just stupid. And then when these people do get to be 60, 65, 70 years old, what are they going to do when they don't have any money? They haven't been paying into anything. They don't have a 401k. They don't have a retirement plan. They have been paying very little, if anything, into Social Security. What are they going to do when they get to that old age? And we all know that when you're young and you can run around and you can climb up and down on top of that RV and you can wipe those solar panels off and you can climb up and down and do whatever. You can change tires. You can do this. You can climb underneath that thing and fix stuff, and you can get down your hands and knees and climb around and do all kind of good stuff. Then you get to that certain age where just getting out of bed is a chore. Your hips hurt. Your shoulders hurt. This doesn't work that much anymore. You got to put on your readers just to check the mileage on your odometer and all kinds of other good stuff. So that running around and sitting in uncomfortable weather and doing this and that isn't fun anymore. But guess what? You started doing that full time and in the desert, boondocking or mooch-docking in somebody's driveway since you were 30. And now, when you ain't so young and spry and you don't get around so good anymore, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, I can't climb underneath that thing anymore. Or I can't climb up on top of that roof and walk around to clean those solar panels off. Or I can't do this, and this needs done and that needs done up there. And oh, there's a water leak. Let's go find it. I can't get my old ass up there anymore. And yeah, what are you going to do? And then you don't have any money I don't know. They're the ones I worry about. Not the older folks that are wise and have some money, didn't blow all their money, that again, put in their time, paid their dues, did what they had to do, and now they're at the age where they can say, I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to go do it. That's, yeah. Very smart, VV. I did my dues for 30 years, government BS, and now I try to volunteer people because I like, yeah, there you go. The climate in an RV is not the same as a house. It will take a toll on you. Well, yeah, even when I was younger, you go out and you go camping and stuff. We'd go to like Chicoteague. We hung out with some friends at a campsite and a campground. Spent a couple days, and it's hot, it's muggy because you're right there on an island. Of course, it's in the summertime. Everything's all wet. it's not that it rained. It's just, it's so hot and humid that it's just, ugh. I don't know. It's just funny to me that, and that's why I always, like when Line Screw says, hey, I live in an RV, but, I want to be able to watch TV and turn on the air conditioner. I'm not going to sit around and be uncomfortable. And that's my thing. It's 2021. And this is a computer. This is a computer in your hand, a computer. But yet I can talk to you right now. I can talk to people all over the world on a Zoom call. But yet I choose to shit in a bucket because having indoor plumbing is stupid. I can talk I live off grid. No, you don't. If you lived off grid, we wouldn't know you lived off grid because you wouldn't be on YouTube telling us how you live off grid. You get what I'm saying? If you lived off grid, we would not know because you wouldn't be on the grid telling us that you live off grid. And that's what I never understood, that we have all these things that look, you can get on Amazon and order anything and it'll be at your house in 2 days. You can get this, you can get that, you can get that gadget. Isn't that awesome? But all that's stupid because I'd rather not shower for 4 days, shit in a bucket. No. 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 Not me. If I would be out there in an RV, I want one that I can stand up in. I want to be able to take a shower. I want to be able to go to the bathroom. I will dump a black tank all day. I don't care, but I want to go to the bathroom, flush the toilet. I want to be able to open a refrigerator, get food out, and cook it. If it gets hot, I want to be able to turn on an air conditioner and get cool. If it's cold, I want to be able to push another little button on the wall and get warm. That's what I want. That's just me. It's not caveman days. I don't have to go outside and bang rocks together and hope I can make fire. No. So yeah, those folks that have their remote jobs, I think it's awesome that they're working, but it's got to be expensive to be able to be anywhere in the country and be able to be connected. That's got to be rough. Hell, I know sometimes I can walk certain spots out in my neighborhood and be in a little dead spot. So how can you camp there and still work? You can't. So these folks, they got AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, and T-Mobile. They have all of them. They got hotspots. They got boosters. They got antennas. They got shit. They got all kinds. They got more fucking gizmos and gadgets than I have. But they're going to tell me that it's cheap and easy. It's not. It can't be. It can't be. I pay way too much for this stupid thing. To be able to use this stupid thing, it's way, way, way too much. It is way too expensive, in my opinion. So to have 4 more just so I can just to pay for the internet, just so I can do stupid YouTube shit. Way too much. $100 a month for this shit is ridiculous to have internet. But if you don't have internet, you die. You can't live without it. You do everything on the internet. How do I do this? Well, Google it. I can't. Don't have internet. How do I do that? I don't know. Well, can't you just check your security cameras through your app? Can't. Don't have internet. Order some food. Can't. Don't have internet. You need this part to fix that? Yeah. Well, order it. Can't. Don't have the internet. You want to get from here to there? All you got to do is pull up your GPS. Can't. Don't have internet. How do I do this? Google it. Can't. Don't have internet. See? You need to have internet. Yeah, Justin, you're right. Cheap and easy gets subs and likes, though. Yeah, it's a nice fantasy. And it is. And that's the thing. It's people like Bob, and that's my biggest thing with him. Bob, the Bob. he gives people all these false hopes. He tells them, oh, well, get away from government, get away from society, get away from this, get away from that. Just sell everything, jump in your little car, come to the desert, find Bob, and I will take you under my wing and I will show you how to live the free, cheap, and easy life. Everybody can do it. And I know you poor ladies, there's no way you're going to be able to afford a mortgage. So you come find the Bob. Bob will show you, ladies, because you're weak and frail. And I'm not just saying this is Bob. You go listen to what Bob says. Women will never be able to afford housing. So all they need to do is buy a minivan and come find a Bob. So Bob can build up his little harem in the desert. Meanwhile, he's got his 401c3PO, and he's so far into the government and so far into this and that and that. All those things he told you to get away from, he does 10 times over. But he gets on the YouTube and says, this is easy. All you got to do is get a little mail forwarding service. Boom. Done. All you got to do is park here. Boom. See, there you go. That's it. And then every so often you got to move because this is BLM land. So just move. And all you got to do is go in here and get water. And then you got to go in here and do this. You can dump this here and dump that there. You don't have to have anything. Just come to the Bob and I will show you everything. It's so free, cheap, and easy. And then people go do that. And what do? Yeah, they got nothing. Nothing. It's hard. It's hot. It's disgusting. It's nasty. They can't they don't have gas to run back and forth to do this and that and the other thing all the time. But everybody makes it sound so beautiful, so wonderful, so effortless. Oh, look at the beautiful mountains, and you can just sit right here, and it costs you nothing. It's free land. It's BLM land. It costs you zero. So just bring your little RV or your little car, your little Prius or your minivan, and just park it right here. That's all you got to do. You don't need anything. And Bob's your uncle. The world is your oyster. There you go. It's just not that way. But yeah, it is. It's a very, very nice fantasy that they put out there. What does Glow say? Take it from me. Staying connected on the road is very expensive. Yeah. The equipment alone, more or less the data plan. Yeah, exactly. I hope the system from Elon Musk will be better. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a thing because, and you see, I've talked to Paula Van Vita Travels about this because she does all these interviews, live interviews with a bunch of nomads. And I'm like, isn't it hard sometimes when you're live and someone's relying on an internet connection who is out and about, who knows where, and you got the choppy and they're, behind and everything. Isn't it rough? And it's got to be. So yeah, everybody to be out there and stay connected is got to be rough. Like I said, I'm here in the city, and sometimes the internet's not that great, or the phone service, depending on where you stand or how the wind blows, So I could imagine being out there and just moving around and trying to stay connected. And again, those folks that have jobs that are, working remotely, they have to be able to be there. They got to be able to sign on, log on, and do their work and all that. It's got to be expensive to stay connected. And yeah, exactly what you said though, what Glow said, it's not just the data plan or whatever else, it's all the equipment you got to get. Bob smells bad and poops in a bucket. Sounds like a public service announcement. Now, Fat Man Adventures. Hey man, what's up? Now, again, Bob has probably helped more people than I ever will, and I was a firefighter. But he also does. I think he sells that fantasy that, like, it was so well put. It's a fantasy. If you can't afford to live, you can't afford to live. If you don't have enough money to, be able to pay rent or mortgage or whatever, and electric bill and all the other stuff, and eat, well, when you get out in in the desert in your car, you're not going to be able to afford to eat and have electricity. And, you know, if you can't afford to live, you can't afford to live. You were a firefighter for how long? About 10 years, something like that. Randy's Dream Machine, Blue Van Dam, make it open bar. Randy's Rat Trap. I went to RV in the summer just for fun and make new friends. See, I wanted to go RV and go see things while I can still see a little bit. But it's just, that's why I started watching all these RVers. But it's just, I can't. It's just, the money is not there. I don't have the funds to keep the house going, so I have some place to come back to it and go run around the country in an RV. I want an RV in the summer just for fun. I already read that, didn't I? Yeah, gas prices are going nuts, aren't they? It happens every summer, though. I know around here it does. Sell deep fried scorpions and tarantulas. Gotta go work on my video for this week. Steel Air BB and all right, Glow, thanks for hanging out with us. Do appreciate it. Hey, there's still 10 adventures. What's going on? Gotta go support my po ass. I hear you. Yeah, when you don't, and again, I watch a lot of channels different, you know, from the ones that are crying and whining and begging and having a fit that they can't do anything, to the ones that are just out there traveling around, having a good old time, to the ones that have the big fancy rigs and go to all the hot spots and eat the finer foods in the best restaurants and go to the parks and do everything and all that. So I watch a wide variety, and that's why I always say the RV community is just like any other community. You got your rich, you got your poor, you got your in-between, you got your good folks, you got your bad folks, you got your criminals, it's just like any other community. It's no different. You know, and that's just the way it is, period. It's just like, it's a community, and it's just like any other community. Buy a pop-up camper and stay at campgrounds, and then just go home after. Yeah, I wanted to take off though, you know, for like a month or two and then come back, but yeah, it's just too expensive. Dave TD has the best advice. Dave 2D's advice, yeah. Live in mommy's driveway until she throws you out. Be a grown-ass toddler. Suck your thumb all your life and rely on others. Yeah, that's pretty good advice. Be a worthless fucking piece of shit and contribute zero to society or yourself. Yeah, Dave's 2D advice is awesome. I'm scared. Send me money, please. And then collect money from people and don't go nowhere. Still in his little crappy ass house. Hot dogs in the solar oven. There you go. That sounds like a good gig there. Some good old hot dogs. I do like hot dogs. Hot sausages. That solar oven is pretty cool though. I dig that thing. Yeah, buddy, RVing is a trip. And you got the folks that that glom onto other RVers. They see that opportunity. And I'm sure opportunistic people are opportunistic people, whether they're in a house or out on the road, but they ain't got two nickels to rub together. They got some old, used, dilapidated RV that they've been working on, patching up and trying to get rolling. And they get 20 miles from home and it breaks down again. But they limp it to Arizona and they find people like Aja and all them to hang out with. And as soon as they get, a little shot in the background of an Aja video, people go, "Who's that?" And they start saying their name. And next thing you know, they're hanging out with all the tribey people and they're getting some views on YouTube and channel grows a little bit, but they still don't have anything. But, they don't do much, but they just find those right people to glom onto. And then while Aja's out running around doing this and that and having fun, go ahead, stay on my property, that's cool. And then they take advantage of that, and those kind of folks, I guess you have them everywhere. Duo, me and Dave 2D. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get us anywhere near each other. Check out the Bergs in his mom's garage, 50 years old. My poop bucket is lonely. Have you heard from Badge lately? Oh yeah, Badge is doing okay. Badge is doing fine. Yeah, basically he does. Never again. That's he's not. He might later. I doubt it, but yeah, he's not doing YouTube videos anymore. Yeah, if you want to see Badge, you're probably you're gonna have to go see go to Paula's channel. He's not doing videos. Barefoot, Dana, how are you doing? How is life with Barefoot? Trying to be a YouTube star. Yeah, so many folks want to be a YouTube star. That's the other thing that really trips me out about some folks. Y'all might want to top off the gas tank. Shit's about to get real here. Yeah, I heard. But yeah, that's the other thing that trips me out about some of these YouTubers, and not just nomads either. I'm talking about YouTubers. They don't want to go to work. Getting up, doing that 9 to 5, putting in that 8 hours a day shit, that's a waste of time. Getting that little bit of money, that's dumb. Why would I want to go work for $10 or $15 an hour for 8 hours a day? How stupid is that? I can be a YouTuber and work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 25 cents an hour. Now that's a bargain. I want to be a YouTuber. They find out how much work you got to actually put in and how much time you got to put in to be a YouTuber. Hell, look at Camo Dave. He was in here. He does 3, 4, 5 videos a day sometimes. He ain't getting rich. How much time and effort do you got to do? Even people like Chrome. Yeah, he's making good money on YouTube, but look at all the time. Look at all the effort. Look at all the work that he does. Yeah, going to work is dumb. Being a YouTuber is awesome. Because all you got to do is you got to get a web page and you got to go on Twitter and you got to start tweeting and then you got to make YouTube videos. You got to record the videos and you got to sit down and you got to edit the videos. Then you got to render the videos. Then you got to put them on YouTube and upload them to YouTube. And then while they're uploading on YouTube, you got to come up with your title, you got to come up with your thumbnail, and then you got to put in all your little tags and this and that, and then you got to check this, and you got to read that, and you got to click on that, and you got to click on this, and then you got to make sure all that's right, and then you got to wait for all that to get done. Then you got to check your analytics, and then you got to go over to Facebook, and you got to share it over there, and you got to talk to your friends on Facebook, and then you got to go over here, and you got to answer your comments, and you got to read all them, and you got to answer your comments and put your little hearts on everything, and then you got to do this. Oh yeah, it's just a breeze. YouTube is easy as hell. The money just rolls in. Yeah, you do all that work and you get 10,000 subscribers and then 500 people watch your video and you get a quarter of a cent. And after a month goes by, you get that little check from from Google, that little $110. Yeah, man, I worked 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, for $100 a month. Now that's living. Who wants to go to work for 8 hours a day for $10 or $15 an hour? That's just plain stupid. People are dumb. People are dumb. People are real dumb. I want to be a YouTuber. Yeah, until you see all the shit you got to do, all the hoops you got to jump through. Then all of a sudden, all you do, you sneezed wrong, you said the wrong thing, or you go, hey, we're in the middle of a pandemic and you should go get your shot. You can't say that. Demonetized. Oh, all that work for nothing. Yeah, you're not getting any money this month because you talked about something or you did something. Yeah, dumb shit. Get a taco truck and sleep in it. There's your money making nomad. There you go. Dan says I shoot and upload, which is why I always say I'm not a real YouTuber. And some people love that. They love that shoot and upload shit. I've heard more than one YouTuber say this, and it's true. The videos I think are shit that I spend zero time on and throw out there and go, this is garbage, but I just want to make a video just to make a video. Everybody watches. You sit down and you put thought and time and you shoot it really nice and you spend all this time editing and you go, this is really nice. I'm really proud of this. And you put it out there. 5 people look at it. And that's the way it is too. I hear lots of people saying that stuff. Oregon Steel Mill, starting at $20 an hour, and you can be a moron and get that job. Yeah, I worked in steel mills and foundries, and I worked in bronze foundries, steel mills, all that good shit. I busted my ass all my life. Just to go blind and sit here and yabber on the YouTubes. I had so many damn jobs. I always worked. I think that's what annoys me most about these people that sit on their ass and do nothing and hold out their hand. I made a YouTube video. You need to give me money. I entertained you. I earned it. I deserve it. It's not e-begging. I provided you a service. I made a video. I entertained you. Now give me money. I want to sit here and do nothing. I don't want to work. I'm awesome. I made a video. Give me money. See, those people piss me off. You didn't do nothing. You did absolutely nothing. Care if you entertained me or not. Maybe you didn't entertain me. Maybe the only reason why I'm watching you is so I can make fun of you later, so I can entertain other people. As you said before, too, Dave TD made more money roasting people than having anything real. Exactly. And that's exactly it. That's a good example too. Every time he took down those roast videos and stopped roasting people and said, hey, look, here's me and my dog living in a van and this is what we're doing. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody cared. When you're making fun of people, ripping people apart, that's what people want. That's what they want to see. That's what makes the money. You don't even have to be good at it. Just do it. I say that all the time too. I can sit here and say, Go over here and watch Prairie Life's video about the drone. It's awesome. Go watch this 1323 Girls. Awesome channel. There's no drama. They're having fun and this and that and that. Go over to Lola Lost to Land again and watch her video. It's really cool. It's a bunch of people sitting around having fun. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Now, if I said, I hate Camo Dave, he's a piece of shit and I can't stand him and rah, 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 he needs to do this and rah, 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 I'd get millions of views. Everybody want to hear that. If I said this channel sucks and that person sucks and this person's an asshole, oh yeah, people just flock in. But if I say, hey, you should really go check out this channel. It's a really good channel, really nicely shot and edited videos. Who gives a shit? I don't want to hear that madness. Go tear somebody a new asshole and talk about some drama and shit. We don't want to hear good, happy, fun stuff. And that just shows you what kind of world we live in and what kind of people are out here, because that's what they want. Well, it has been a very interesting social experiment to watch, considering what I've seen in the past 6 decades. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, Morgan. Let me talk about Morgan for a minute. Morgan, oh my, this girl. Oh, where do I start? The last couple days of watching her. I will say the girl can weld. I don't know where she learned how to weld, but man, she can weld. But welding shit and putting shit on the back of her damn Bronco that's not going to run. It's going to break down in another week anyway. She's going to be sitting alongside of the road somewhere doing a live stream saying, hey, this is clicking and making a noise and I don't know. I tried to jump it and blah, 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 and this ain't working anymore. But anyway, she's spending all her time and money and effort welding shit and putting the air conditioning and a grill and all kinds of other shit on the back of this damn thing. And then she's talking about towing a trailer behind it. And then she cuts from that to, I want to go to the sperm bank and I want to get this and I'm going to have a kid. And oh yeah, I could freeze my eggs, but then I want to go have a kid. I could adopt, but no, I want my own, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I went from wanting to buy land and this and that to no, this is what I want to do. So I'm going to stay in this Bronco. So there you go. This is what I want to see. I can't wait. Because I want to see Morgan and 3 dogs and a baby in a Bronco driving around, dragging a boat behind it. That's what I want to hear. Oh man, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I want to get pregnant. I want to have a kid. This is what I want. Oh my God. I don't want land. I want to stay in here. She wants to be a boat captain. Yeah, that'll change. She's just a knucklehead. She's a girl. Not even a girl. She's not a girl. She's a woman. She's a lady. She's getting up there. She's at the point where she needs to figure out what the hell she wants to do. And what she wants to do is ride around and live carefree and travel. That's fine. But again, if you live in a vehicle, wouldn't you want a reliable vehicle? No. I don't want to live in a reliable vehicle. I want this busted up fucking Bronco. Now I'm just going to weld shit to the back of it. And I'm going to talk about having a kid and staying in a Bronco with 3 dogs and a kid in a Bronco. And now I want to buy a boat. And oh my God, just to listen to her talk, I'm like, I don't know, man. There's got to be some kind of medication to take to get you on track. Pretend you're a pregnant giraffe and people will watch you all day. I hear boats are like RVs and timeshares. The happiest days are the day you buy it. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, that boat life shit, whew. I watch Morgan upset because Dave 2D rejected her, apparently. Yeah. Is she putting the top of her Bronco on her boat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I heard she was buying a boat. I seen that she was on some guy's boat, and this is the kind of boat I want to buy. I might buy this one. This is a starter boat. This is I don't know. This is a 20-some footer. I want a 30-something, blah, 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 blah. She don't know what the hell she's talking about. I live in a damn van down by the river. But I've been watching Gone with the Winds for years. When they were in their RV, out there doing the RV thing, and then they decided they were going to do the ocean voyage boat thing. And let me tell you, talking about expensive, that shit is really expensive. I just watched a boat burn up this morning on the news. Oh, really? Make it a 2-story boat, yeah. But yeah, you watch Gone with the Winds, and first of all, the boats are extremely expensive, and then every port you go into, it's okay. How much does it cost to dock unless you anchor? And then if you go in, you have to pay this much and that much, and have your passport and this and now, oh well, this is broken. Okay, well, it's going to take 3 days to get here, and it's 9 times as much as it was to be here in the States. Food is again, everything gets shipped in, and you're on some little remote island somewhere. It isn't like going to Costco and you can get everything and anything you want. It's what is there, and everything's expensive, and gas and fuel and port taxes and this and that, and it's expensive. It's really expensive. And all the shit you have to have, the gear, and oh man, no way. You really got to have money to do that life. I'm telling you. That's right. And trust me, there are no driveways to just park in. Exactly. Girlfriend is here, gotta go. And you can't watch it. Later. See you, Dan. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Oh, good old Dan. Or be able to make income from it. Yeah. Now they're lucky enough that they had all those followers that, from their RV days that watch them, and they have their website and all that other shit. But yeah, it's, they got to be doing a lot of work out there just to get the money. That's right. It is going to be hard to stream. No quartzite in boat life. The best day of owning a boat is the day I sold it. Yeah. Yeah, there's another channel my wife watches, another something sailing channel. It's a family that sails, and yeah, man, that's whoo baby. That is an expensive lifestyle. Yeah, getting Wi-Fi is ridiculous. Yeah, they talk about that. They've talked about that too, man. You got to go some places. You have to go to this one bar or something on the island and sit there for Wi-Fi, and it'll still take 2 days to upload a video. Yeah, screw that stuff, man. hate hearing people complain about no Wi-Fi. That's what I said, man. These people will tell you, I live off grid. I'm a minimalist that lives off grid. Well, you can't live off grid. You're on YouTube telling us you're off grid. That means you're on grid. You got on grid to tell us to make a video, to upload a video to tell us that you live off grid. You're a moron. Fancy Adventure, what up, man? There's a reason cruise ships charge $10 a minute for voice call. Yeah, right? Exactly. Hey, check out Tyler Nolan's channel. Snakes, King Cobras. Oh, was Fat Man saying, yeah, man, I go camping on weekends, etc., and absolutely enjoy not having internet or cell signal. Yeah, right. Again, I wish I could do that. I would love to have something that I could just jump in and go take off and say we'll be back in a month or whatever. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that shit. But again, I need to go someplace where I can have water, where I can take a shower, take a dump, and flush the toilet. And if it's too hot, I want to turn the AC on and run that shit. Cause yeah, I'm spoiled that way. It's 2021. It's there. It should be able to be used. If I can have every gadget on the planet, every little gizmo and gadget, I'm not shitting in a bucket and waiting for 4 or 5 days to shower. Ain't gonna happen. My cousin lived in a houseboat in Pittsburgh. It's for sale. $220. Yeah. Just posted your like on Adventures of Traveling Mike. I may enjoy pooping in a bucket. I never know. I may like it. No thanks. And again, it's just like people, get a van and go. No. I'm 6'1". I'm old. I got creaky old bones and sore knees. I am not climbing around. My old blind ass climbing around on my hands and knees in some damn van. I will stay home, thank you. I want a Lamborghini to RV in. There you go. Dave 2D pooped in the bag. Butterbean, what's up? It's not the pooping part that's difficult. Yeah, right? It's the getting rid of it afterwards, right? The link, not the link. Okay. All right, that makes more sense. I was wondering what the hell you were saying, Daryl. Let's see if anything new and exciting is going on here. Oh yeah, the smelling it in in an enclosed space. And again, 2 people. It's not just me. Yeah. I know a dude who lives in the mountains off grid. I haven't heard from him in 3 months. Yeah, see, there you go. That's off grid. Heaven forbid you get the runs. I can't see. Van City Van Life put one out, a new one, saying goodbye to mom. Oh, let's see what's going on here.
I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
It's 2:52 a.m.
2:52 in the morning and I'm waking up.
What the hell is he doing up at 2:52? That's ridiculous. Go to bed.
Laundry. I need to do some laundry.
Yeah, it's a new one. Chrome just posted. Don't know what it's about. Just says, saying goodbye to mom, where I grew up, old photo albums and stories. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool video. There's the daughter.
Hey, you guys. So I'm inside of my mom's apartment, and we are just sorting through things. Hi, Sugar. Hi. You're going to a new home today, Sugar. I thought I would make a video here today, even though this is a sad situation. So for those of you who didn't catch the video the other day, my mom passed away on May 2nd. And I found out yesterday when we were going through the house with my Auntie Shelly that I got family that watches my YouTube channel. So I thought while we're here today, I'm going to run the camera mainly for my...
So yeah, new video from Chrome. Thought I'd rifle through it real quick, see what was what. But yeah, so I'll have to watch that then. See what it is. Worst process ever to go through. Yeah, that is a big giant pain in the ass doing all that crap, isn't it? Yep. Tried going without internet for a week last year, and it was really inconvenient. Didn't like it. Yeah, taking a break from the news, and yeah, I see on the weekends I kind of chill from the YouTube stuff and everything. I watch a little bit here and there, but I don't get all involved in it and all that crap. Kind of decompress on the weekends, get away from all shit. Plus, I got stuff to do. I got it, I got daughter, grandkids, I got a wife, I got laundry to do, I got dishes to wash, I got meals to cook, I got grass to mow. Got shit to do. Can't be on this YouTubes all the time. Having people work on my last nerve. Got shit to do. Spent 2 days in my van at the lake, and I was ready to come home about the time I got there. I just tried to move your mouse, Vito. Yeah, I left it hang there in a weird spot, didn't I? Let's see, Flagstaff is a lonely place with hot NAU chicks. Not so lonely, but wait, I'm too old. I still don't understand those that live in the city in their cars. Yeah, I don't get that either. I mean, I know you get in a bad spot, but when you're in a bad spot, you're in a bad spot. I don't know. I got a life. Yeah, that's right. I do. Believe it or not, damn it. That's right. It's called life. See? That's right. Got shit to do. A domestic goddess in disguise. Can I park and live in my RV in your driveway? Seems like you got good interwebs. I'll use my own bucket, so no worries. I don't have a driveway. I live in the city, and yeah, if you park along the curb too long, yeah, they're going to come boot your ass out. I got a nice little tiny yard. It takes me longer. I have an electric lawnmower. It takes me longer to get the lawnmower out, uncover it. It's on the back porch underneath the tarp. I uncover the lawnmower. I fold the handle all out, get it all up, and then I get the cord. I plug it in and stretch it out to the front yard. And then when I'm all done, I put it back. It takes me longer to get the mower out and get the cord out and wind the cord back up than it does to actually mow the lawn. That's how small my yard is. But still, it's got to be done. When's Aja going to form a family? Who knows? Maybe she might not ever, but she might. It's hard to say. I think she has a big enough family to take care of by the looks of it. If you saw Caravan Carolyn's video where she went up and to Aja's land, because that's where Dan was anyway. I don't know if he's still there or not. Blue Van Dan. I should have asked him when he was in here, but Dan and Wandering Jimmy and Mike, and some other folks, they were all at Oj's land, and Carolyn, she went up to visit. She hasn't seen Dan or Mike in a while. She went up to visit, and so there's always a bunch of people hanging out there, and then they were talking about Randy leaving his hunk of garbage RV there to rot on Oj's land, and of course, as soon as she says something, all the Carolyn haters come out. It's not her business. It's Oj's land. And what is she worried about? It's not her fucking business. I'm like, shut the hell up. It is kind of disgusting when you got people that just take advantage of shit. Go clean up your garbage. Just leave shit sit. And then when you make a little video like I do, and I'll say, hey, they're closing down BLM land. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're closing down this and they're closing down that because, oh, that's right. Because the locals, them damn locals, they go out and rent RVs and they go cruising into the damn RV parks and into the BLM land and throw trash all around and shit in the washes, and then they leave and they blame it on the RVers. But it's not the RVers. It's yeah. No. People aren't throwing, RVers they're sent straight from heaven by God itself. They ride down on fucking sunbeams. They're put here on earth as angels. They would never do that. They are not throwing trash around. They are not leaving abandoned cars and RVs in the damn desert. That would never happen. It's those fucking locals. Yep, it sure is. So I guess Randy's a local because he just left his shit lay there to rot. Tell me those RVers don't do shit like that. Some of them are just horrible, disgusting people. I have a 40-volt battery-powered lawnmower that would probably work for you, BB. Small yard. I can do both front and back with it. No wire. Yeah, I thought about getting one of those battery thingers, but I figured I always have electricity, and if I don't, I ain't mowing the lawn. But when them damn batteries don't charge anymore, I gotta go spend money on them. Screw that. One and done. I buy the mower. I just plug it in. It's not that big of a deal. Come power wash my house and you can park in my driveway for a night. But you have to drive north to Iowa. Bring your own bucket. Yeah. Yep. And it's full of mice and rats and God knows what else. Probably scorpions and all kinds of shit. But yeah, I mean, it's just, and these are people you call friends. Oh yeah. And I see, I feel sorry for Aja, actually. I mean, she's nice and she bought that land. She sets it up all nice and she gets things and, you know, her little gazing balls and this and that and making a nice road, so to speak. And, her shipping container, that's her little nightclub or whatever she uses it for and all that. But yeah, she makes it nice for everybody. She lets people go stay there. And then somebody goes and does dumb shit like that. I don't know. I think it's just downright ignorant and rude. But hey, I guess like everybody says, it's none of my business. It's not my land. What the fuck do I care? But I can comment if I want to. I do. I feel sorry for her because a lot of people will just go and take advantage of her good nature and abuse it. And now, no, I'm not talking about, you know, Blue Van Dan or Destination Open Road or Wandering Jimmy and those folks, but there's others that will just, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You probably know who I'm talking about. And if you don't know who, you could probably guess. Yeah, BYOB now means bring your own bucket. Oh my, oh my, oh my. All right, I've been on here way too long, and I do mean way too long. An hour and 49 minutes, says. Tina. Yep, I missed it, she says. What up, Tina? How you doing? I do want to remind anybody, all you music music buffs especially, but everybody and anybody, this Thursday, for Thirsty Thursday, I am having a Guess the Album game. That's right. Maybe even some prizes. But yeah, Guess the Album game. I'm going to have some album covers. Very, very, very well known, very, very recognizable ones. Even if you're not that into music, I'm sure along your travels you've seen them or heard of it or seen it on a commercial or something. These are bands and album covers that are very recognizable. But I kind of zoomed in a little bit to a little spot, and you'll be able to guess the album cover. It's going to be fun, I do believe. And again, yes, there will be some prizes, I do believe. I'm going to try to figure out something here. But yeah. I was so glad Carolyn didn't take that step. Yeah, I was I was yelling too, Butterbean. I was yelling, no, don't take it, just leave it there. No, don't take it. And when Ron flipped it over and I seen that piece of plywood on the bottom, I'm like, man, there could be anything and everything in there. I was like, no, just leave it. Leave that rotten piece of garbage there. Yeah, I was yelling at the TV. I was downstairs watching it on the big screen. I was like, don't take it. Never gonna say BYOB in your case, bring your own bedroom. I can hear the music 3 miles from my place in Williams. I had my place years ago. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be fun. We played that other game the other time. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. People seem to have fun, so I figured I'm gonna come up with some new ideas here. But yeah, I figured the album cover one would be fun to do, and I have two difficult ones at the very end, and that's where I'm going to give out prizes to. Found a new pack of jacks you can give away. What genre are you doing? It's all kinds of stuff, Tina. Yeah, it's, like I said, very recognizable. All right, Fat Man Adventures, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, I'm going to get off here shortly, too. I'm talking to Randy Tuesday. The game was a blast. Yeah, I had fun. I did have fun doing it. It was lots of fun. And yeah, so I got some little trinkets to give away. I have no idea what happened to me last Thursday, baby. It's too long ago to remember. Yeah, right? He's going to show off his Tiffany album covers, yeah. I just plays every night a Styx concert. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I like doing those things. Carolyn just uploaded a video. Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, I can't see this little ass screen. Glasses on glasses. Oh, yeah. She did. Thank you, Steel Tent Adventures. Appreciate it.
Okay, you can just put it on the wall. And she'll grab it.
Gonna get demonetized. Can't be showing TV programs. What's she doing?
But I hope you guys can see me through Parker's tail.
What she got?
And it comes with a really long 12-volt plug.
What is a fridge?
Oh, maybe it does. I was hoping it came with an AC plug too, because I'd like to get it cold before I And it does. It comes with both the AC and DC plugs.
Well, there you go. There's a little preview of Carolyn's new video. Guess I have some videos to watch. That's right, a car fridge. Yeah, I like Carolyn too. She is a very good friend. We have become friendly over the years, and she is awesome. Must be back in black cooler. Your AC/DC plug, yeah. Not the other Carolyn. Yeah. And there's so many Carolyns. There's two nice ones. RV Rebel Girl. Her name is Carolyn also. She is awesome. I actually met her and hung out with her for a bit. She's a very nice lady. And then Caravan Carolyn. She is very awesome. She has always been very nice to me. Very good, friendly, nice, friendly lady. Yeah, it's a fridge. Yeah, I guess she's got a fridge for in her go car, when she wants to go traveling. Alrighty, Roo. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it on up here, folks. I've been on here babbling long enough, and yeah, nobody will watch my video now because it'll see it's 2 hours long. I ain't clicking on that shit. That's the thing that happens when I do these little reviews or wrap-ups live. I get to rabbling on, and then nobody will watch them, but, you know, I talk about all the good stuff in the beginning. If they want to watch, they can watch in the beginning, and then they can get off when I start babbling. But I guess since we stopped with Carolyn, I guess I will end it here. Carolyn's got a new fridge. I'll have to go check it out. I appreciate everybody taking some time out of their busy day on this fresh new start of a fresh new week on this Monday. Don't forget Thursday. Come and hang out with me, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. We're going to have some fun, play some games, and try to give away some damn prizes. Blind views are awesome. And you know why blind views are awesome? And you know how I know? Well, I'll tell you.
I'm Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.